Hello my dear, today we will talk about how your physical body reacts to negative information. Your physical body is affected by those emotions that you cannot handle. If it is not possible to quickly extinguish the erupted negative emotions, then they can turn into a fire, which will begin to destroy first your subtle bodies and then the physical. Even those people who have already fully mastered the ability not to be emotionally involved in the events taking place around them, remaining only an outside observer and still subject to the influence of negative information, because it seeps into their energy space and affects their physical condition. External factors affect the physical body of a person. All people on Earth are one and they exist a single energy space. Of course, everyone has their own space. Its volume depends on the purity of consciousness and the level of vibrations of a person. But still, any information that appears in the unified field of the Earth affects the consciousness and energy of the person who comes into contact with it. Any information is energy, and it carries certain vibrations that cannot completely dissolve in the energy field of the Earth. When millions of people get some information, for example while watching the news, then its energy shatters into myriads of particles. These particles penetrate into the energy space of each viewer. The enslavers of your planet are well aware of this, and therefore they fill the television air with only negative news, so they involve the inhabitants of the Earth in the process of spreading negative energy throughout the planet. This is their main goal, getting into the human aura. A particle of such energy begins to live its own life. It either quickly dissolves when neutralized behind vibrations of people, or vice versa, it grows to an incredible size of its enter the field of a person with low vibrations, which begins to feed her endlessly with his negative emotions. What happens in this case with the physical bodies of people? If a person is conscious, then he immediately expels the negative from the energy space. This particle bounces off the protective shell of his subtle bodies and does not harm him. But if a person lets it into himself and then leaves this information, discussing it with others all the time, then it begins to influence in a destructive way first of his subtle body, and then on the physical body. At the same time, his organs already affected by the disease especially suffer, for which such energy attacks are catalyst for entering the crisis stage of the disease. And now a period has come on Earth when negative information is pouring on you from all sides, provoking people to the most powerful emissions of a negative energy that destroys their health. To read any information very selectively and find sources of receiving it that fall on your soul, inspire complete confidence, and most importantly, do not carry fear and negativity, because all these your lovers' vibrations destroys your physical bodies. Now it is more important than ever to understand this.